just done by design. This ain't by accident. And I can't believe you guys would think that I want to train in this place.
We were just talking about heaters.
I said earlier, I said we gotta get some heat in. I know we're gonna have to get some heat in.
Phoenix and Las Vegas, I seen the heat. When you're on the plane, we went to Phoenix because hell was booked. You know what I mean?
You know, in training camp and in life, when times get hard, I've been blessed to be around people that are older than me and live longer than me, which means that they're wiser than me. And I listen, and they give me experience and valuable assurance that life is tough. So when it gets tough in my journey, believe me, I'm not the only one going through it. So it keeps my head high, my feet on the ground, and I keep striving because we're here once.
Yeah, the move. Whatever hand you hit, you move to that side. Left hook, down.
One more.
You gotta think of throwing punches. Your job is to throw punches. I want him to throw the punches through the guy, not after hit the guy, just boom, not with the full force. So I was showing him how to throw the full force without bringing your hand way back and throwing the punch. So I showed him short distance punching.
So what am I bringing differently? I wouldn't say a new mindset, but definitely like a new perspective. But ultimately, everything new has to lead to a win. So yeah, that's what I'm focused on right now, just winning.
I need this, come on. I need this. Come on, just like that. Don't go like this, go like.
And again, pop that long jab. There you go, and again. There you go. Beautiful, pop that long one too. Finish up.
Well, you break him, unpredictable. Exactly, Mike! Beautiful, roll, Mike! Excellent, excellent. Complete game, complete game. Beautiful game, complete. There's nothing to say.
Anthony Joshua has just added a powerful weapon to his camp as Mike Tyson arrives, completely shifting the atmosphere ahead of his career-defining showdown with Tyson Fury.
Come on. Come on, come on, come on.
Tyson, who previously criticized Joshua for lacking elusiveness, is now helping him build a new foundation to become sharper, more intelligent, and more difficult to hit against Fury.
Foundation that made him more elusive. You know what I mean? More elusive. He throws his punches with just bad intentions. And I used to believe the consistency of the hard punches to the body, to the head, what he's capable of doing.
Training alongside the legend has given Joshua renewed confidence, as he reveals that this motivation has made him feel alive, different, and prepared to conquer Fury in their battle.
Listen up, man. Coming here first, I was a bit skeptical first. I've had a good camp in Sheffield, right? So it's kind of upsetting a good pattern. So I come in here, you've never boxed in here before, you're gonna spar in here, and you haven't kind of, any gym you go into, even if you're sparring your opponent or your sparring partner, the gym's got some character and atmosphere. You can just feel the energy that's been in there before. This gym just felt like empty. It didn't have the life in it, but now I feel like having the first session in here, it's good because like you kind of take the cobwebs away, you bring some life to the gym, you get familiar with the campus and all that. It's important, you know.
This powerful partnership is expected to bring much more, but the latest developments surrounding Joshua's fight with Fury are already generating huge excitement around the world.
So it makes it an interesting fight. We're all going to have an opinion on who wins, who loses, and we're not going to find that out until November, hopefully, when we get this fight over the line.
It's a very good segue into when we believe this fight is going to be. Now, the direction of travel that they're talking about next week, when Turki Al-Sheikh, Spencer Brown, Frank and George Warren, Eddie Hearn, Frank Smith, they all sit around the table, Netflix, Seller, maybe Dana White, who's going to have some involvement. He's still saying that Zuffa Boxing are going to have some involvement of it. All arrows are pointing across the pond at the moment, and we're going to take your calls on this as well tonight.
The venue for this huge fight is already sparking heated debate, with Gareth A. Davies revealing that the showdown could take place in November. Spencer Oliver has also joined the discussion, arguing that holding this historic battle in America would be a major disappointment for British fans. In his view, the fight has strong British significance and deserves to take place at home, allowing supporters to witness the moment live.
Those arrows pointing across the pond, is it right that it takes place indoors at Madison Square Garden on November the 14th, which is what people are talking about at the moment as the potential date, rather than indoors at the O2 Arena in London, which is just as iconic for these two fighters, and it's the same number of seats.
That's exactly right. I was going to say that there's the same number of seats, and yeah, it's, you know, iconic, and the history of it. Well, Muhammad Ali and all the other great heavyweights that have boxed at Madison Square Garden. I understand that, but this is a fight for the British fight fans who have supported these guys over the last decade. Have been there, travelled abroad for both of these guys as well. The fight fans sort of.
After first training with Usyk and now bringing Mike into his camp, Joshua is using every available method to reach his best form. However, Frank Warren has criticized this strategy. Following his performance against Prina, Warren questioned why working with Usyk had failed to make a difference. Rather than showing a transformed version of himself, Joshua produced a performance that left many fans disappointed. Warren predicts that Fury will stop him and mocks his training routine, saying Joshua can build muscle but cannot make his chin stronger.
What do I make of it? Look, I watch. I think Tyson's a big favourite. I've said that all along. You know, styles make fights, and I think Tyson will stop AJ. He will do what Daniel Dubois did.
Did you think so on AJ's performance? Did you think he looked, you know, a little bit past his best?
Well, he's not the same guy he is he? I mean, you know, how old is he now? It's like
36.
I'm an old geezer. We're not the, you know, he's been working out with Usyk and doing what he's got to do. But you can, and he looks, they've got him doing a new, different physical regime. But what you can't do in boxing, you can't put muscles on your chin.
Likewise, Teddy Atlas believes Fury enters the fight with a significant advantage after reviewing Joshua's performance against Prina. The experienced trainer thinks the matchup could reveal weaknesses in Joshua's game, particularly against Fury's unique movement, size, and unpredictable style. Atlas questions whether Joshua can make the adjustments needed when facing an opponent who creates problems from different angles. His remarks have placed even more pressure on Joshua to prove he can handle Fury's unique challenge.
I believe that the way I saw Joshua early in the fight, how available he was, if that's fair. And again, he'll be better too. You know, he'll be more alert. He'll know that he has more of a danger in front of him. But I just think that the hand speed, the length, the ability of Fury, the legs, to be on the outside, that maybe he could get to Joshua before Joshua could get to him. Does that make sense? Because Joshua's going to probably have to be, for me, the fight plan would be always with Joshua. You want to back the guy up with that stiff jab you got. You got a good, stiff, hard jab.
Analyzing the possible outcome, Atlas explains how the Joshua-Fury fight could unfold inside the ring. He points to the important moments when both heavyweights could rely on their physical advantages, technical skills, and experience to take control. In his view, the fight may ultimately depend on strategy, timing, and how well each fighter responds to pressure. His breakdown highlights the tactical areas where Joshua and Fury can apply their strengths and shift the course of the contest.
You want to back them up and set the table. You know, you want to set the table, go to the body, but you want to set the table for the right hand for the most part. And you want to control that distance with that jab, where you clear the way, you back him up, you keep him, you know, defensive. And I think that Fury, his ability to use his legs to counterpunch, to put punches together, to run punches, that he'll have a chance where Joshua stands up a little bit in front of you. He's not the quickest feet to close. He'll have a chance to run some punches before he closes the gap. Does that make sense?
Then comes the perspective of Ben Davidson, the man Joshua worked with before joining Usyk, as he discusses the heavyweight's journey, recent changes, and the decisions influencing his preparation. Davidson gives his view on Joshua's performance against Prina and breaks down how the fight played out. He also explains how Prina surprised many observers with his approach, producing unexpected moments that caught both fans and experts off guard during the contest.
So it's who gets it right on the night, who gets the tactics right, and you know, sometimes small little things fight week, and you know, these little bits can have a huge impact. So obviously they're two top operators, and that's what everybody's tuning in for, to find out who who's going to come out on top.
A lot of people obviously tuned in after everything that had happened with Anthony Joshua, and they were saying that it's going to be an easy job with Perenga. I think Perenga shocked everybody that night. What did you make of AJ's performance overall?
I think that it's very difficult. I've been in the situation before when you got a fight, a massive fight like Tyson, and AJ signed.
According to Ben, this is what can happen when a fighter faces enormous pressure, and he believes Joshua went through exactly that. In his opinion, the pressure of securing the mega fight with Fury had a mental impact on him. However, he pointed out that Joshua responded strongly in the second half, displaying resilience and determination. His ability to recover surprised many and impressed fans with the way he reacted when the situation appeared to be turning against him.
Practically signed, you're going into, you've got this tick over, everybody's assuming you to go in and do this job. That brings a hell of a lot of pressure. And yeah, I think he went in there maybe a little bit with, I'll take my time and, you know, be safe, get the job done. And yeah, got off to a shaky start obviously, but I think settled, realised, hold on a minute, you know, not here to mess about. Went out there and got the job done in the second, so obviously was pleased to see that.
A lot of people on social media, Simon Jordan was one in particular, saying that he thought that it was fixed. What's your reaction to that?
I haven't got one.
No.
Meanwhile, Tony Bello has defended Joshua against the increasing criticism of his ability to absorb punches. He believes the ongoing questions about Joshua's chin are unfair and should not define his career. Bello argues that unless Joshua is brutally stopped by an elite heavyweight, there is little reason to keep questioning his durability. Reflecting on the Prina fight, he points out how Joshua handled the pressure, recovered, and displayed the mental and physical toughness that continues to make him a dangerous opponent.
When he's never been starched and he's never been flatlined, he always gets up. Even against Daniel, against Daniel Dubois, he always gets up. Once again, don't quote that gobshiter to me. He's an arsehole of the highest order. Anyone who works for that rag, I'd never speak about him. So we're going to have to change the quote of what you're going to have to ask me that question. People are seeing something on social media and they were saying, oh, his chin, or he's short, or he's this, or he's that. The fact that he gets up shows you there's absolutely nothing wrong with his chin. Fitness is what gets fights off the floor. Anyone who knows boxing understands the science of it. Anyone can go down. It takes 2.5 pounds of pressure.
Additionally, Tony Bello believes Joshua deserves recognition for accepting the challenge of fighting Fury when many others might avoid it. He explains that fighters understand the difficulties Fury creates inside the ring. However, Joshua still possesses the tools to cause serious damage. According to Bello, beating Fury on points over 12 rounds would be extremely difficult. Therefore, Joshua needs to find a decisive moment. He believes a dramatic knockout could provide Joshua with a path to victory.
With the list of the other heavyweights, out of all of the dangerous other heavyweights, the top 10 in the world, Anthony Joshua would be picking Tyson Fury to face, because all of the others have got more pop than him. And with just that alone, you would be picking Tyson Fury. He's the boxer. He's the one who doesn't want to have a straight up fight with you. He's the one who wants to box you. And the best usually way to beat a boxer is, well, it is to just get rid of them. And I think that's Anthony Joshua's best chance. If this fight goes to point Anthony Joshua loses, Anthony Joshua has to win by knockout to win this fight, in my opinion.
Yeah.
He's not going to outbox, let's be brutally honest, he's not going to outbox Tyson Fury.
No, I don't think so. I think that's right. Yeah, definitely.
We know what Tyson Fury's like. He did say in the build-up that...
Speaking about the possible clash, Andre D. Rao believes both heavyweights could benefit from having another fight before facing each other. He feels their recent performances have created doubts over whether they are fully prepared for such a high-pressure event. According to D. Rao, Fury and Joshua need to prove they can still compete at the highest level before stepping into the ring together. Strong performances in their next appearances could restore confidence and build even greater anticipation for the showdown.
Nah, this is all it's gonna be.
I know.
What I mean? Like,
I
give
know.
me your thoughts on Joshua and Fury.
We will get the most out of what they have left if they decide to fight right now. However, if we let them get another dub, another warm up, because both of them in my book, bro, it didn't play out right for me. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, we don't get the best versions, but we get the best of who they are now. You know what I'm saying? If they just clean up a few things. Because Anthony Joshua, though trying to implement whatever Uzi gave him, you know what I'm saying, the confidence he gained or the mentality he went in there because of the accident, losing his friends, gave him, spiritually, man, he was packed in. He was locked in.